How do people work with animals? We've read lots of different stories this week about how different people work with animals, right? We read about how people train rescue dogs to help us, or to train sight and hearing dogs, right? We learned about different people who train different gorillas and those kind of things to survive. We've learned about a lot of different people who work with animals, like veterinarians and zookeepers. Those people are all super important for animals, right? Alright. We're going to talk about career. A career is the kind of work or job a person does, right? So this person's career was a chef. What kind of career would you want to have? Alright, soothe. When something soothes you, it makes you feel better so you're not upset. It's like a flower. A flower could be something that you give your mom or your grandma or grandpa, right, to soothe them, to make them feel better. Right? Alright, advice. When you ask someone for advice, you want to know their opinion, right? You want to know what should you do. So, we've talked about different people you might ask advice for, or what kind of advice you might ask for. One thing my daughter asked advice for is which shoes she should wear. Because depending on the weather, right, you might want to wear different kind of shoes. So that is called advice. Remarkable. Remarkable. If someone is remarkable, they're usually special in some way, right? I want you to think about something that makes you remarkable. What's something that makes you remarkable? You could be creative, or inventive, or kind, or helpful. That makes you remarkable. Alright, trust. When you trust someone, you believe that person will do the right thing, right? Even if nobody's looking, that you trust them that they'll do the right thing. So who's somebody that you trust or you can depend on? Alright. So I'm going to take away the last sound to make a word. So these are the words. You ready? Baggy. Take off the E. What do I have? Bag. Dolly. Take off the E. What do I have? Doll. Foggy. Take off the E. What do I have? I have fog. Bossy. Take off the E. What do I have? Boss. Icy. Take off the E. We have what? Ice. Good job. Hilly. Hilly. Take off the E. What do you have? Hill. Good job. So you guys took off the last sound to make a new word. Alright, remember this week we talked about long E, which we spell it with a Y or EY. Okay? So you guys have another game to play on your whiteboard. It has a long E sound, which is spelled Y or EY. Okay? Alright, let's sound these words. Are you ready? B-L-E. Belly. B-A-M-E. Bumpy. Make sure you're doing them with me. I-L-E. Hilly. Ooh, what letter is that again? The D. D-D-D. D-O-E. Dolly. Alright, now we have some missing letters. Now, some of them might be a vowel, some of them might be a consonant. Remember, a vowel is A, E, I, O, or U, and sometimes Y, right? So this first word is key. So we're missing the middle sound, K, E. But we learned what two letters make the long E sound when we put them together. E-Y, right? So we put a what letter here? E. Good job. Now we have bumpy. Bumpy. B-Uh-Uh. What short vowel goes there? Right. U does. Short U goes there. Then we have puppy. Puppy. Now it's not going to be at the E at the end, is it? What are we going to spell it with? That's right. We're going to spell it with a Y. Puppy. Now we have funny. Funny. We're missing a consonant here. Missing a consonant here. So put another N, right? We spell it 2 N's. Funny. Now we have penny. Penny. Puff, puff. That's a consonant, right? So I have a P here. A P would go there. Penny. Now we have sandy. And d. What goes there? A D. Good job. A D. Then we have the word night. Night. Oh, we're missing a consonant at the end. What letter would go there? A T. Very good. This word was my. And the Y right here is actually saying I. It's actually saying the I sound. So you put a Y there. That's my. Okay, then we have wash. Wash. There's another consonant. What goes there? W. A W, right? W. And then we have the word wood. 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 Right, we have the O. O would go there. Alright. Let's practice our sight words one more time. Are you ready? This word was found. Found. Let's spell it out loud. Ready? F-O-U-N-D. Found. This word was hard. H-A-R-D. Hard. What was this word? Near. N-E-A-R. Near. What's this word? Woman. W-O-M-A-N. Woman. What's this word? Wood. W-O-U-L-D. Wood. What's this one? Right. W-R-I-T-E. Right. Alright, let's find them in our crossword. Are you ready? What was this word again? That's right, it was found. Let's find it. Very good. F-O-U-N-D. Found. Okay, next word. Hard. Find hard. Keep looking for it. Where's hard? That one was tricky to find. I looked for the H, but I didn't see an A around it, and I looked for an H here. Did I see the A around it? Yep. Here we go. H-A-R-D. Hard. Okay, this next word. What was this word? Near. Good job. We have N-E-A-R. Near. The next word. What was that word? Woman. Very good. W-O-M-A-N. Woman. What was the sight word? Wood. Okay, let's find wood. W-O-U-L-D. Wood. Okay, last one. Here we go. Right. 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 W-R-I-T-E. Right. Alright, good job, first graders. Don't forget to read your starfish story on your whiteboard and do your long Y game, EY game. Practice that.